I'm going to show you something today that, unless you are in the fields of pathology or surgery, or perhaps you're an anatomy instructor, you probably haven't seen. Now, I will give the disclaimer that this is an internal anatomical structure from a human being, but there's no blood, there's no organs or anything like that. You'll see what I mean. Here we go. Okay, so within this petri dish, I have the structure. And no, this is not a piece of rigatoni or some other type of pasta. I am putting the size reference here to show you that it is just smaller than an inch or smaller than 2.54 centimeters. This is a section of artery. And more specifically, this is the common iliac artery section. So when the abdominal aorta descends through the abdomen and then it bifurcates or splits into two separate arteries, that artery is the common iliac artery. So I'm going to stand it on end here so that you can see, once again, the outside of the vessel. You can see that there's a little bit of reddish there, and those are little vessels on the outside. Now, the diameter of this vessel is approximately 1 centimeter, or maybe 1.1 centimeters. And so it's a fairly large artery, and it's kind of rubbery. I like showing this because in textbooks you see arteries and they look red. Well, that's just a textbook thing. Arteries are actually more of a tan yellow or tan color, kind of rubbery consistency. And now that we've seen what this looks like grossly or macroscopically, that is with the naked eye, I can take a section of this, put it under the microscope, and we will see what it looks like under the microscope. So a cross-section of that artery was taken, and this is the wall at 20x magnification. Now we move to 40x magnification, and you can really appreciate the muscular layer. That's the center area of this artery. And finally, we go to 100x magnification, and this blood vessel on the outside is part of what's called the vasa vasorum. The vasa vasorum is really neat because they are blood vessels that supply blood to blood vessels. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that look at an artery. Not many people get to see that. Many people are surprised by the color. And I kind of enjoy the structural integrity, the fact that it has that rubbery consistency, which is due to that thick muscular layer in the artery. Veins tend to not have such a thick muscular layer. And here's the microscope I'm using today. This is the Olympus BX43, a very good microscope. I wish I had one at my house. Also, just want to remind you that I have a YouTube channel called Knife After Death, and I have a podcast which is also called Knife After Death. And this week released the 6th episode since October. I think it's episode 36, and it's about the death of Scott Weiland from the Stone Temple Pilots, which happened 10 years ago on December the 3rd, 2015. So you can have a look or listen to that if you want.